Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Adam Travers of Northville Football. How's it going?
I'm doing good, Casey. How about you?
Doing well. So, how was this past season and just really capping off a pretty good football career?
I think my season went pretty positive in my opinion, but we obviously had a lot of season-ending injuries, and that really hurt us. But I think we all overall had a pretty good year.
I mean, I know obviously the success of last year was, tremendous, and I know this year had its ups and downs, but it's still had a winning record, still beat a lot of really good teams, still made the playoffs. Um, what was this year like? And you still accomplished a lot of big things.
Mhm. It feels like my junior year that with Lupo coming in, we set a standard, and we wanted to obviously continue that standard, but we obviously didn't make it as far as we did this past season. But we still accomplished a lot and a lot coming forward in the future for Northville.
So you're a center. What's that like for you? Just learning the position. Have you always played that?
Not really. I got thrown into it kind of my junior year.
So what was that like? And then new coaching staff. Hey, you're gonna play a brand new position.
Yeah,
What was that like when you first heard that?
that was kind of like the way to me getting in the first team, getting my reps in, and just it stuck with me on the first day of camp.
The biggest thing that you learned from that, like, was it hard at first, or how long did it take? Like, okay, maybe I got this.
It took a couple weeks to get my snaps down, but I got the hang of it.
Yeah. Being a part of the offensive line the last few years, especially, I know you've gotten to play next to a lot of really great football players who are currently playing in college right now.
hmm
But what was that like to learn from some of the best over the last 2 years?
Yeah, it's been an honor to be a part of this Norfolk football family, and I've learned a lot from all the coaches, players, and basically everyone in Northville. Just give me support between football and even off the field too. Just being a better person in general.
Yeah. In what ways have you just grown as a football player, just off the field, and just how is
Just
it?
become
How
keep
has it
going.
made you a better player?
Obviously becoming a better person, being the best person off the field I can be, and obviously becoming a dang good football player.
So going into this, you know, now that the season's over, now that you're trying to figure out what's next, what's that process been like? Because I know how hard it is for everybody
Yeah,
trying to go get
definitely.
and all that.
It's definitely a very hard process for me. I'm just taking it time by time and just evaluating my options, but I'm just trying to find the where I can get the best education degree from that I can use later in life.
Yeah. So I know talking to coaches and stuff like that. What was like the biggest thing like during this process that you really was like, okay, maybe I didn't know I had to do all this and stuff like that. What was like the biggest realization moment for you during all this?
Just me realizing that I'm it's not high school anymore, it's college. Like these are grown men that I'm have to be competing with every day.
Yeah. In terms of like, because it's also just not about play on the field. It's also about like selling yourself. Did you ever think that you would do something like that?
Not really, but that's just the way how it goes. And I get it, yeah. There's a lot of coaches are looking for a lot of kids, and you have to kind of sell yourself out to make you stand out.
Um, Looking back on really this the past few years, what will you remember most about your time playing at Northville?
Uh, Definitely beating CC
Yeah,
my junior year and just beating Novi 3 straight years and keeping the jug.
yeah. I mean, being a part of the first district title team, obviously I was
Yeah.
that night, and it's a night that a lot of people are never going to forget. What will you always remember from that day that you'll take with you forever?
Uh, just the fact that we never beat them and just they thought they were so much better than us and they thought they were just gonna come in and just beat us on our own field and we took that personal and we did our business and we won that game.
Yeah. What does football mean to you, Adam?
It's my life. Football's my life. Even off the field, I'm watching all the college football and NFL games. Like it's just my life.
Yeah. In terms of just going through the rest of the senior year, I know you haven't made a decision yet about what's next, but what's what is it going to be like the rest of this year? Are you just trying to soak everything in and stuff like that? And
Yeah, just taking the recruiting process like one at a time, just weighing my options.
also just this can also apply to just being an everyday kid in school and trying to get to
Yeah,
senior year. You only have like 5 months left.
it's crazy. It's flown by.
How are you going to take the rest of this time? Are you just trying to soak it all in? Are you ready to be done?
Yeah,
How you
I'm
think?
gonna soak it in. No, it's my last after next week. It's gonna be my last semester in high school, and it's just I'm gonna enjoy it. Know it's my last time, my last semester in high school. So
And then finally, just what will you miss about high school football?
the friendships and bonds that we created every day, practicing and games, and just the atmosphere we were playing in every Friday.
All right. All right, Adam, thank you so much for the time as always, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, see you, Casey.